मौज में रहो, be happy. Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. If you can move like this, then you cannot hide behind the camera. Then I can see whether you are sleeping or listening. As is our vision, so is our perception. As is our perception, so is our interaction. As is our interaction, so is our experience. As is our experience, so is the quality of life. So where from it starts? It starts from the vision. See? Once I was in Badrinath. You must have gone, most of you. And I was sitting inside the temple, very small place. And one old man from South India, he came. And he was so happy, that was the first time in his life that his desire was fulfilled to go to Badrinath and take darshan of Narayana. With great difficulty, he travelled all the way, thousands of miles, and then with his son or whosoever, maybe slowly walking step by step. He could not walk properly, but doesn't want to take any other support. And he came and stood in front of the Narayana's Vigraha in the door itself. He has not even entered the sanctum. He was so happy, Narayana, and that was the end of his life. See. Now other thing. People like those who are born cameraman. Wherever they go, they want to take photos, like I do. See? So they will go there and take the picture. See? Because for the first person, what he saw was Narayana Sakshat, vision. Therefore, he surrendered himself totally at his feet. For the second person, who wants to take a picture, he has not seen Narayana. He has seen what are the other things there, and when I go home, I will show it to my people. See, friend. The third person comes and he starts investigation. They say this Narayana's statue is made out of the shaligram. I want to test it whether it is shaligram or not. See? Therefore, what is the principle? Principle is, what is our vision? That determines everything in our life. And this is what happens when we go to Satsang. Yesterday we have learned this Mrityunjaya mantra. Before that, did we know the way to apply this mantra in our life? It was only mechanical. Therefore, the impact cannot be. See, now after having learnt what is the meaning of Trambakam Yajamahe, will we remain extrovert or we will become introvert? So, we are invoking Trambakam, the one with three eyes, the one who is supporting waking dream and deep sleep, Yajamahe, I am seeking him. Now with this understanding, when we move in this world, what will happen? One of our mantra, Dekho, suno, mat bolo. See, hear, no comments. Therefore, it is extremely necessary for all of us. We have to rectify our vision. One of my friend, he is ophthalmologist. He told me, Swamiji, this is what we do in ophthalmology. What? When people come and they can't see properly, so we give them a proper vision. I said, hey, don't say, tell lies. You don't give vision. What? Vision is given by God. What you give is the glasses. And by that you can only adjust the focal length. If the doctors have to give vision, everybody will be blind. See, vision is there already. But because of the eye muscles, our focal length is not adjusted, and therefore what the doctors do is only adjust the focal length. See, I said, in that way then I am also ophthalmologist. Really, Swamiji? Where did you study? See? I said, you deal with, who is your patient? Your patient is I, isn't it? My patient is also I. See? Your patient is suffering from myopia. We are also suffering from myopia, myacophilia. See, friends. So what the ophthalmologists do? They help us correcting the focal length, then we can see the things clearly, distinctly. What we do in Satsanga is only this. See? Therefore, study of scriptures is aimed at changing our present vision. See, what we are seeing, is it that? See? Now if a murtikar comes and looks at the Lord, he will not see Rama, Krishna. He will say, where did you order these statues? For him it is only a statue. See, they are not God. And when he looks at his statue, then he will start inquiring, how much it costed? It was so expensive. I would have given it cheaper. See, I am giving the example to understand the meaning of vision. During Ganapati Puja in India, Bombay, there are so many Ganeshas and people go on to buy them. And then they ask, hey, how much this Ganesha? This is not too much, it is 2,500 rupees. 2,500 rupees for this Ganesha? then I will give you 25 rupees. See? So we are evaluating Ganesha in terms of money. And finally we settle with 1500 rupees. Bring him back, put him there. And then, Ganesha, I should get $15 million lottery. Ganesha laughs. My kimat is 1500 and you want 15 crore. See, friends, therefore, all that our scriptures do is change our vision. See? And this is what in Ishavasya Upanishad begins. See? What Ishavasya says, the Shanti part is Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lecture is not over. I am just quoting a mantra. So, this mantra what it tells? Purnamadaha, Paramatma Adaha, that is complete. Idam, this world is also complete. Nothing is lacking in this world. See? Purnasya Purnamadaya, when you are able to see divinity in this world, Purnameva Vashishyate, you discover that you are divine. See? And when you discover you are divine, net result is Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You are at peace with yourself. A person who is at peace with himself or herself has lived the spiritual life. Being at peace doesn't mean sleeping. Why? In sleep also we are at peace. You may be at peace, but others are disturbed because of your snoring. What about that? See, friends. Therefore, this Upanishad first gives the vision. What is the vision? Om Ishavasymidam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Tyaktena Bhunjitha Ma Grudaktasya Sviddhanam. Idam Sarvam, anything which is recognized as other than I. See, in Sanskrit language, idam means this. In Vedanta, idam means that which is recognized as other than I. See? So, idam mouse, idam phone. So this idam means this in simple Sanskrit language, but in Vedantic terminology, idam means this is a phone, number one. I know this is a phone, number two, and I am not the phone, number three. See? Otherwise, what a great fun it will be. This is a donkey. I know this is a donkey. I am donkey. This doesn't happen. See? People may think, but I am not donkey. Therefore, Isha Vasim Idam Sarvam, this whole objective world is permeated by only the Isha, the Paramatma. This is the vision given. See? Unless we have this vision, our interaction with the world will not change. How important it is. Isha Vasimidam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatya. And what is there? Yat Kincha. Whatever most insignificant it may be, everything is permeated by the divine reality. Now see what happens. When we know everything is Paramatma, what will happen? Tena tyaktena bhunjitha. We will not have an indulgent attitude towards the world. See? is extremely important. See? Tena tyaktena bhunjitha. We will never have that indulgent activity. That means bhoga pravritti will be minimized and stopped. Now if we look in our own life, what is our life? There are four things that we are all seeking in life. One is artha. We want more and more money. Artha. And for what we want money? Suppose I give you $1 million in your bank, but with one condition. You cannot withdraw $1. It is in your name. This is the condition. You can. Then what will I do with that? So, the money is not for the sake of money. We want to fulfill our desires through that artha or the money. So, these two things, they have no control. See, all the corruption that happens in the whole world, all governments. I want more and more and more. How much more? See, these days if you see Indian scenario, every alternate day, the ED's Enforcement Department, they are digging millions of rupees cash stacked. See? 10 by 12 room is packed with cash. 500, 2000 rupees. Then gold, jewelry, diamonds. See? There is no end to it. How much you want? See? Then the second one, kama, bhoga, indulgent. How much? See? So these two things, when we seek in our life, artha and the kama, there is no control over it and there is no limit to this. Therefore, our scriptures give us the vision. Look here, what you are seeking and what you are indulging, you have to put a stop to yourself. See? There is no end to it. You know how I discovered this principle in my life? Keep on moving here and there, I keep on doing that. Now, here I am staying in some flat just opposite the sea. It's a very beautiful place, very nice, clean, neat, perfect. No disturbance of any kind. Yes, I have that. What next? See? Our mind cannot stop. Thus far, not further. No. We want more and more and more. There is no end to it. Similarly, bhoga, indulgent. And therefore, to control these artha, money, and kama, indulgence, we have to impose brake on ourselves. See? When we are not imposing brake on ourselves and we are driving the car, we are bound to end up in accident or road rage. Then what they do? They put the speed breakers. What is speed breaker? Compulsory slowing of your vehicle. But it is from outside, not from within. Exactly the same way. We have to put brake on our artha and the kama, indulgence and earning money. We have to control. And that control is called as Dharma Shastra. What is Dharma? Dharma tells it is now, what do you call that? Chaumasa, Chaturmas. In this Chaturmas, we should not eat onion, we should not eat garlic, we should not eat non-vegetarian, we should not eat on all other things, etc. 4 months. Then what do we do? From tomorrow, Chaturmas is starting. So today, let us have every kind of thing that we want to eat. See? And then 4 months somehow over. Then the day, the new time or day begins, then right in the morning, in the cup of tea, there should be onion and garlic. Because I have not eaten for 4 months. See, friends, but what is the purpose of doing this thing? Just to tell and build confidence in ourselves. We can, we should, we must have self-control in life. See? Ahara, nidra, bhayamaithunancha, samanya etat pashubhedrinam, dharmo hi tesham adhiko visheshaha, dharmena hina pashubhis samanaha. Ahara, eating, nidra, sleeping, bhaya, sense of insecurity, maithunam, procreation. This is common between human beings and animals. No difference. If our life is limited only within these 4, why we should be called as human beings? Then we are animals. Then we are the followers of not our scriptures, but Darwin. According to Darwin, we are apes. See? Now apes don't have any religion. So dharmo hi tesham. Now here by dharma what is meant? Dharma means we have to allow our essential nature to surface. What is the dharma of fire? Heat, burning. Isn't it? If the fire is cold, shall we call it fire? No. In the same manner, what is our essential nature? What is our dharma? Our dharma is divinity. Let that divinity express. Dharmo hi tesham adhiko vishesha. So human beings alone have dharma. See? Animals don't have. Therefore, dharmo hi tesham adhiko visheshaha. So, what is our dharma? Our dharma is wherever we are, whenever we are, whatever we are, we should be 100%. See? When we are coming, one car was very angrily following the other car. So, the one who is driving is the driver. So, he should follow the rules and regulations and drive, no problem. But then the road rage comes. You do the, I will do like that, I do like that. Ram, 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 ram. In Bombay, it happened so horrible. One person came from this Western world to India, and the person who was driving ahead of him was not giving him the what you call pass. But when the traffic light came, he has to stop. So this man from the back side, he said, "Hey, why don't you give the space we have to go? We are in a hurry." So he down his glass and he told him, "See, don't do like that. Put his hand inside the car." And that very moment, light became green. Now this fellow, he has made the glass up there. His hand is hit inside and he started. He was dragged. See? Can't we have that common sense that at this stage we are driver? We are not killers of somebody. It's so important. Now come from that example to ourselves. Now here we are in Satsang. Where are we? We are in Satsang. When are we? During Satsang. What should we be? We Satsangi? Shrota? Sanskrit word. Shrota or Sota? See? Or Sarota? Constantly talking inside. See? How to listen Satsanga, I will give you an example. This example I have given in one of my books. You must have seen how the monkeys eat. You give them anything, whether it's a banana or anything, they keep on accumulating and they have got the pouches. Everything accumulates in their pouches, huge. Because next time you don't know, get on, take it. And after is over, then they go to a tree, sit comfortably, nobody disturb them. Then they take out one chickpea. They take out the second chickpea and enjoy. This is how we should listen Satsanga. Now here, gather all the information that we have. Then go on a tree. See? And then take out one idea at a time and work on it. This is what we are told in this happy mantra. Life is a time pass. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? कोई निंदो, कोई वंदो, कोई कैसे कहो रे, राम सांगे प्रीत बांधी, होत जैसे होत रे. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. Relax. See, friends. Therefore, whenever we are doing anything in our life, we must remain 100% aware where I am, when I am, what I am, and therefore what should be my dharma at that time. See? In this manner, when we collect sufficient information in satsanga, thereafter we go and then start working. One lady asked me this question. Swamiji, please tell me in clear terms, how much Shravan, how much Manan, how much Nididhyasan? You know Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan. Shravan is listening, Manan is reflecting on this thing, and Nididhyasan is committed to that. It is not meditation, commitment. Nididhyasan is commitment. That commitment begins by giving small doses initially. So please tell me. I said, okay, listen. 1 hour satsang, Shravan, followed by 22.5 hours reflection, and remaining half an hour committed to this. Then alone that satsanga will have impact on us. See? It's very important, my friends. Knowledge, and for that purpose anything happens now and here. Very simple. How do we have an option to live yesterday? No. Yesterday gone. Do we have an option to live tomorrow? We don't have. So to live in the present is non-optional compulsion. Now whatever we do, it is done only now. And therefore, when we are listening to Satsang, knowledge happens now, not afterwards. See? And if this knowledge really happens, and because we are fully available. See? I have been talking to you for last 30 minutes. Don't answer this question, answer in your mind. Narayana. How many minutes you heard me? Huh? Even this is not heard. See? Because whether we are a Shrota or Sota, see, we have to remain alert. It's so important. So, Ishavasamidam Sarvam, this is the vision given to us by the scriptures. Everything is Paramatma. Now, when we look at the Vigraha as Paramatma, what is our interaction? Our interaction is respect and reverence. And when we lead our life in a respectful attitude, what exactly happens? See, about this I'll give you an example. This happened when we were going to Badrinath by bus. 2 bus loads, seekers from some part of India. And halfway at Rudraprayag, we had to break journey for a cup of tea. So we all got down. Somebody gave me a cup of tea and I was standing and enjoying. So India being India, there are so many pilgrims there. So they saw one Babaji standing there. So one lady came, did namaskar, second came namaskar, third came, did namaskar. And there was one doctor with me. She said, Swamiji, all these unknown people are coming and doing namaskar to you. How do you feel? So I told her, I said, hey, please hold my tea, don't drink it. Then the next lady who was going to do namaskar, I said, Amma, stop. She stopped. She is my mother. To that doctor, I pointed, she is my mother. And I did namaskar to her. Then I told that lady who has come to do namaskar, if you do namaskar to me, you will get 1 kilo of punyam, merit. But if you do namaskar to my mother, you get 1 quintal punyam. Because you are doing namaskar to my mother, Swamiji's mother. Immediately that lady diverted there. 1, 2, 3, queue. I took my cup of tea and went. Now she was nailed. She can't go anywhere now. And she became so uneasy and so uncomfortable. See? And when our time of departure came, she was searching where I am. And I was trying to hide. I know what is coming. Swamiji, you are so nasty. Why did you do like that? I said, Amma, you asked me a question. When unknown people come and do namaskar, how do you feel? You felt it? Then I told, I said, look here, principle. The one to whom namaskar is done, he or she is not benefited. The one who is offering the namaskar, he or she is benefited. Therefore, when we respect somebody, something, that somebody, something is not benefited. We are benefited. See? So when we come and stand before Lord and do arti and do namaskar, do you think the God is benefited? See? He is not keeping an account. Kitne baar aaya? How simple principle of life. And for that our Upanishad says, Isha vasamidam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bunjita ma grudak kasya siddharam. When we look upon this whole world as nothing but Paramatma, we will never have a bad feeling about anything or anybody in this world. See, therefore, reverential interaction with the world is the only way we can really walk the spiritual path. How important it is. And once we develop this faculty in us, we will never have bad feeling for anything or anybody in this world. We may not like something which may not be comfortable to be with, but even then, we will not have bad feeling towards somebody. Suppose, imagine, it must be happening. One day, a husband got up, finished his job, went to work, came at home in the evening, and he was so frustrated. So wife asked, what happened? I don't know whose face I have seen in the morning, my whole day has gone bad. She said, how many times I told you, don't shave early in the morning. See, friends, whose face? We are responsible for everything in our life, nobody else. And that principle is, let us not have this negative feeling about anything in this world. See? Because the vision is given to us. Isha vasamidam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat. Then magrudaha kasya siddhanam. Then we will not become mad after money, money, money. Magrudak kasya siddhanam. What actually is ours? Just think coolly. Our body is not ours. Somebody created. My friends, real spiritual practice begins when we start working on this principle. What it is like being other than the body. Work on it. Presently, we are working as the body, for the body, on everybody. Now this body is not created by us. We may say, I am a self-made man. But the body is not created by us. Then this body doesn't listen to us. See? Who wants to become fat? But they can't stop. See? Who wants to become ill, but they fall ill? So the body is not created by us. The body doesn't listen to us. And yet I am body. And our whole life is lived as body. This is the first step on the real spiritual path. Now just start working on this. You will come to know, after body identification only, the artha and kama comes into our way. When I live as the body, then this world is real. And therefore, I want to possess the worldly objects, possessiveness. See? And there is no end to it. You go to anybody's house. One of my experience in Australia, one of my good friend, he had a new house built. So, Swami, please come. So I went to their house. And this is a very typical thing in this Western thought. Swamiji, let us take the tour of the house. Is it a holy place or what? So, you have to go there. And then, Swamiji, this is our drawing room. And this is our master bedroom. This is guest room, like that. And there was one room belonging to their daughter. And she was standing there. Swamiji, you are not coming to my room. I said, who cares? Your father has told me to take the tour of the house. So I want to see everything. No, Swamiji, no, Swamiji, no, Swamiji. So finally, I held her aside and entered her room. And then I said, why don't you allow me to get in your room? No, no, Swamiji, you will make fun of me. I said, there is no need. You are funny sufficiently. And on the left side, when I saw, there were racks and minimum 30 to 40 pairs of shoes. See? With 2 legs, 30, 40 pairs of shoes. If you had 4 legs, what you would have done? Keep on accumulating. You go in your houses also. How many shoes are there? Ram, 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 Ram. More and more and more and more. But legs are only 2. See? And then you have to wait. This is, the yellow sari and yellow blouse and yellow.com. But yellow shoes are not there. Yellow, dirty fellow. Getting lost only in that. See? Mahagrudakasya sviddhanam. Reduce accumulation. That is directly proportionate to your giving up body identification. Lesser the possessiveness about things, to that extent our body identification is reduced. See? But how many things we have, no end to it. Ram, 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 Ram. So if you want to practice this, work on it. See? You go to your houses also. This I have seen particularly in US. What they call is walk-in wardrobe. So when you walk in, it is like the Chakravyuha. You don't know where is what. And there will be 365 saris pathetically hanging over there. And then this Mahamaya goes and they start fixing their costume, dress on 1st of January so that they can attend a marriage on 31st December. Friends, lesser the choice, more the happiness. See? I have no problem. Same shirt, same lungi. One topic gone. See? No, what people will think, I have got only one sari. No, no. Do you think people are looking at you? They have got better things to look at. But we get so lost. Therefore, body identification is the cause. And because of this body identification, Mahagrudakasya sviddhanam, we become accumulative of things around us. Lesser the things we have, happier we are. See? It is so important. Because there is no end to it. You may have 101, but still you will want more. There is one lady, she is no more, recently she expired. A Punjabi lady, very sweet one. She was with me for last 35, 40 years. School teacher, and now she expired. Her rule was like this. She was a Punjabi, so normally they have this Punjabi salwar kameez, whatever you call. So every year, he will be buying 6 new dresses of this salwar kameez, whatever you call. And earlier 6 dresses, she will give it to somebody. Her rule it was that in my wardrobe, there will not be more than 5 dresses, one on my body. Another example I tell you. There was one old lady from Kerala, extremely rich, multi-millionaire, so simple. And when she died, they saw her almirah and what that. In that almirah, there were 2 saris and 5 rupees. That's it. Her approach was, why I need it? Everything is there. What do I need? Enough. Lesser the burden we carry on our head, happier we are. And how the burden comes? Because of body identification. And this body identification has no logic, no reason. Then what should be the sadhana? Sadhana should be this understanding. Number 1, ma gradakasya siddhanam, this accumulative approach, collecting too many things. See? In Pune, there was one NRI from Hong Kong. He bought a big house, independent, old house, some royal kind of house. And then he took me there to inaugurate his house. I went there. Cutting the ribbon and lighting the lamp, everything was done. And when I entered their drawing room, I was so much, withdrawn like this thing. Because you take your hand like this thing, liberty is standing. Oh, sorry. You take your hand like this thing, there Eiffel Tower, oh, I'm sorry. Everywhere, so many things. There is no end to the things. They call it discussion pieces. See? So many things. And then he asked me, Swamiji, can you imagine how much will be the cost of this complete thing? Maybe 5-10 rupees. Because I have no value for that. If you don't have value, it is useless. No, Swamiji. This cost Indian rupees 7 crores. So he thought I will be surprised like that. So I started playing. I like playing fools. The time passed. I said, my God. And what is that big laddu? He says, Swamiji, it is a globe. What is a globe? I have not seen anywhere. You don't know what is a globe? I said, no, I don't know. Globe is a model of the earth. I said, my God, you brought a earth in your house? No. It is only model. I said, please explain me what is that model. I have never seen. Because I am not educated. I have not gone to school, college. So he explained. Swamiji, this portion is water and this colored one is the earth. I said, oh, then our India is here. He said, yes. He showed, this is India. Good. And then our Maharashtra is there in India. Yes, this is Maharashtra. And then in that Maharashtra, Pune is there. Yes, this is the Pune. I say, in that Pune, there is this particular road. Is there? Yes. And in that, this is the house, show me. See? How insignificant it is. But we keep on imagining, I have this, I have that. See, friends, recognize this truth in life. There is no end to it. Ma grudakasya siddhanam. So when our vision changes, 2 things happen. Number 1, we stop being possessive and accumulative of things. And second, we stop being indulgent in life. Artha and the Kam, money and indulgence. These are the two channels through which we have wasted all our life. And as a result, we are frustrated, depression, dejection, complain. See? So we have to remember this principle. A real spiritual practice is our mind is not a problem for us. All of us suffer, never because of others. We suffer because of ourselves the most. See? And where will you run away? Wherever you go, there you are. And therefore, we have to work on the mind. And if you want to work on the mind, this is the first step told. Change your vision. Second thing, let us not recognize the body is me. Third thing, how do we practice that? Possessiveness of things is reduced. And the second thing is, we do not get lost in relations. Possessions and relations are valid only when we are identified with the body. See? When we are not identified with the body, as in deep sleep, that time we are man or woman, husband or wife, mother or father, none. No relations. And that time whether we rich or poor, see, here or there, everything is over. But we still continue to be. Therefore, the ultimate experience is this. We are living in the waking world as if we are at sleep or in sleep. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. The one who is awakened to his essential nature, for him this relative world of appearance has not much meaning. See? And this relative world of appearance is very important for the ignorant, but for them, divinity is nowhere. So, two things. Once a man went to a jeweler, he had some important demand of money. So, he went to the jeweler, he took out his wedding ring. He said, please keep my wedding ring. I'll return you money by tomorrow evening. Don't sell it. Give me some amount. So the jeweler is the jeweler. He said, okay, let me check. And he took that ring and took his shaligram. You know that magic stone of the jeweler is nothing but shaligram. It's only the shaligram alone on which you can draw a line with gold. On any other thing, gold cannot put a line. Shaligram alone is the stone. Therefore, shaligram is Vishnu and gold is Lakshmi. This is how it is. So, he took that wedding ring and he was rubbing to find out whether it's real gold or not. The moment he started, he said, don't do that. That is my marriage. Please don't do that. He said, keep your marriage with you. I am interested in gold. See how important it is. We are interested in marriage, not in gold. And therefore, when we have change in our vision, slowly we will be naturally withdrawn from the world. Possessiveness will be reduced. Relations will never be a problem. See? One principle I'll tell you, whether you like or don't like, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Husband and wife, they never stay together because of love. Love is over very quickly. They stay together because of understanding and necessity. See? Where understanding is not there, there is a breakage. If we start imagining, I love, it's okay, you should say that, because you have to take food at home. But otherwise, the truth is different. See? The truth is, it is easier to deal with the known enemy than to deal with the unknown friend. See? Therefore, friends, let us come to this clear understanding. We all have to live in this world, not because of love, because of mutual requirement, understanding, that's it. So when we want to praise somebody, how do we praise? Do we praise, oh, he is such a great man, he is emotional? No. We say, he is intelligent. And what is intelligence? Intelligence is wisdom. See, friends, in this manner, when we slowly start taking this as our spiritual practice, freedom from body identification, not too many things collecting and not too much of indulgence. Now, a big question will come in the mind if we are listening and learning properly. Question is it not a pessimistic view? See, I don't want to, is enough. Living in poverty. See? Simple living and high thinking is different from shabby living and stupid thinking. Our scriptures do not tell spirituality means poverty. Lakshmi is the goddess. What is real spirituality? Materially we are prosperous. See? But we are independent of that prosperity. And therefore, when these three things which we told you, Ishavastam idam sarvam, then tena tyaktena bhunjita magruta kasya siddhanam, that doesn't mean that everything is God, therefore I simply sit down and beg. No. Then, kurvanne veha karmani jiji visheshadagam sava. Be dynamic, active, productive, earn, spend, but don't get entangled in anything. And that is possible by our Mahamantra. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. See? Don't give up. Live till the last moment, fully, dynamically, earn. And last thought, never retire in life. Those houses where the man is retired, ask those ladies in that house, they are fed up. जरा बाहर जाके आओ ना. Whole day sitting at home and eating the head. What is there for breakfast? Eat my head. Oh, since the morning. When you are not occupied, you will think only about eating. See? We have not prepared dhokla for so many days. See, never retire in life. Produce wealth till last moment. See, like many people tell me in Mumbai, Swamiji, you are running now. You have done enough now. Now you should relax. See? You should rest. I said, if I rest, I rust. Be dynamic. Never retire in life. Produce wealth. I'll tell you an example of one Gujarati lady in Bangalore. I used to stay with them. Unfortunately, her husband died when she was very young, maybe in her mid-40s, 2 children. And her husband was so great, he has taken care of all the brothers, sisters, everything, as the head of the family. And when he was suffering from cancer, he was in the hospital, and the brother came and took signature on some papers and took away everything to such an extent that even to pay the hospital bill, that lady has to take out all her ornaments and sell it everywhere. In spite of that, she had no bitterness or bad word for anybody. Then, coming from such a rich family, she engaged 3-4 tailors, started getting children's clothes stitched, and supplied to the children's shops in Bangalore. Slowly, she established the baby shop, doing very well. So, her son is to tell, Mama, now you take rest. I am taking care of, why you struggle? He said, no. I have seen the old ladies. They come together, have the kitty party, gossip about this and that. I don't want that. When I invested my money, I have to work on it. Otherwise I will be losing. See, she is today more than 85, but so dynamic in what? Each and every pie she keeps an account. This much done, this much done. That is life. Otherwise, whole day, beta खाने को क्या है? मेरा सर खाओ. Do not retire in life. Therefore, kurvanneveha karmani jiji visheshatagam sama. It is not said live for 100 years. Live 100% every moment. If you see the normal translations of this mantra, it is said here, kurvanneveha karmani jiti visheshatagam sama, means doing your karma duty, desire to live for 100 years. No. Doing your duty, live 100% every moment. See, what will you do by living 100 years? Problem for everybody. In today's world, the problem is not that the children are born more, but oldies like me are not dying. See? And for that, who is responsible? These useless doctors. They don't allow people to die. See? It may sound very funny, but this is the truth. The demography has completely changed. Not because too many children are born. See? One man in Bombay, he was just an ordinary clerk in some place, and I used to go to their house. Very old, very nice person. Sometimes go have a cup of tea and that. So I asked him, I said, Uncle, you may be getting very meager pension because you retired so many years before. Those days the salary was also less. He said, no, Swami, I get more pension than my original salary, because it goes on increasing according to the time. And I have served for 25 years and I am taking pension for 35 years. How then government can survive? All unproductive money. See? Therefore, don't have that notion to live long. Live every moment 100%. And then see the joy of living. This is what Satsanga tells us. Therefore, listen to Satsanga every day. No day passes without your listening to Satsanga. You may do something or not, doesn't matter. What matters is this. Give it a try and be happy. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ